No one sets out to ruin their own life, yet sometimes the most significant changes happen in the smallest, almost imperceptible moments. It's not about a single decision, but rather a series of tiny steps. Steps so subtle that by the time someone realizes they've crossed a line, they're already in too deep. Marriage is built on trust, commitment, and a deep emotional bond, but even the strongest relationships can face challenges. Life gets busy, routines take over, and the excitement that once felt so effortless can start to fade. In the beginning, there's passion, laughter, and the thrill of discovering each other. But over time, responsibilities pile up, conversations shift from dreams and desires to schedules and to-do lists, and sometimes people begin to feel invisible in their own relationships. For some, this emotional distance leads to seeking validation outside of their marriage, not necessarily with the intention of betrayal, but simply as a way to feel seen, heard, and valued again. It often starts innocently, a friendly conversation, a kind word, or a moment of genuine attention from someone who makes them feel interesting again. But human nature is complex, and when emotional needs go unmet for too long, even the most well-intentioned people can find themselves drawn towards something they never expected. Psychologists call this the slow erosion of boundaries. It's not about a lack of morals or a conscious desire to step outside the relationship. It's about the deep-seated human need for connection. If someone feels emotionally neglected, unheard, or unappreciated, they may start looking for those feelings elsewhere, often without even realizing it. A compliment from a stranger, a lingering conversation, or simply the act of being noticed can reignite a sense of excitement that's been missing. But the real danger isn't in the moment itself, it's in the rationalization that follows. The mind is powerful, and when something feels good but conflicts with personal values, the brain finds ways to justify it. It's just talking. It's harmless. I'm not doing anything wrong. These small justifications create a slippery slope, making it easier to step further and further into emotionally risky territory. First, it may just be a harmless text, a casual meetup, or an innocent exchange of thoughts. But emotions are powerful, and once a deep emotional connection is formed outside the marriage, it can become even more complicated than a physical betrayal. Sharing thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities with someone else creates a bond that can shift priorities and blur the lines of commitment. The truth is, attraction isn't just about physical chemistry, it's about emotional energy. Feeling wanted, valued, and pursued brings people back to a version of themselves they may have forgotten, a version that was confident, exciting, and full of life. And when someone starts to associate those feelings with someone outside their marriage, they may begin to see their relationship in a different light. But here's the reality. No relationship is immune to distance, but distance doesn't have to mean disconnection. The difference between relationships that survive and those that don't isn't luck, it's intention. Couples who keep their emotional bonds strong are the ones who continue to choose each other day after day. They don't wait for problems to solve themselves. They recognize when they're drifting apart and take action to reconnect before it's too late. If someone feels unseen in their marriage, the solution isn't found in outside validation, it's found in honest communication. The strongest relationships are built on understanding, vulnerability, and the willingness to show up for each other, even when life gets busy. Keeping a marriage alive isn't about avoiding temptation, it's about continuously nurturing the connection that makes outside temptation unnecessary. So, if you've ever felt like something is missing in your relationship, ask yourself this. Are you looking for something new, or are you longing for something you once had? Because the truth is, what's missing isn't always gone, it just needs to be reignited. This is Stoic Guide. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.